Live streaming can be a fun, rewarding, and incredibly valuable tool for growing your brand in an online space. It's no secret that creating a professional and engaging live stream often contains many moving parts, both literal and figurative. But when you're able to pull everything together, the payoff can be huge. Today, we, meaning I and my fearless gamers from Real Team 6, are talking 9 tips for streaming gamer success. That's our theme today, and we're sticking with it. We have with us today Darren and Ryan, players from Real Team 6. Those of you not familiar with Real Team 6, this amazing group of podcasters and gamers post new videos every Monday and Friday. They've got with them Darren, Murr, Pam, Ryan, Sabrina, and Topher. I think that's how you pronounce the names. And if I am butchering these names, they're probably going to kill me. But it's a group of friends from different parts of the U.S., bringing you yucks and chucks with real talk and real gameplay. And today we got with us, as I just said, Darren and Ryan. What's up, Darren?
Hey, what's going on? It's been a minute.
Man, you're looking fly, and looks like you're having a good time over there today. Ryan, what's up, man?
Hey, not bad. How's everything going to you?
Oh, man, everything is great. I mean, this show isn't as great as you guys' podcast, but, we're doing our best to try to, entertain the world and make sure that everything is everything. You know what I mean? Today, we're talking 9 tips that every gamer can use for streaming gamer success. And I wanted to get you guys on because I know that you guys game, you guys stream, you guys are trying to take the world by storm, entertaining the masses. And I think this is such a great, timely topic for us to talk about. But I wanted to start first with talking about you guys. The first one is for Darren. Darren, how would you describe yourself to a follower that came to you on the street?
I would just say I'm just chill, relax. I just love playing games. It's a passion for me. I wouldn't overcomplicate it. I'm just a chill person, just loves to play video games.
And Ryan, same question for you. A follower walked up to you on the street and was like, Ryan, who are you? Or they want to get to know you. Who can they reasonably expect you to be?
I'm one of those kind of upfront kind of people where you want to know anything, you got the answer. I'm really outdoorsy, kind of like chill. I do gaming as a pastime just to relax.
Ryan, are you a console or a PC gamer?
I'm a console player. I've been trying to get into PC, but it's not really happening too much. So I am strictly console for now.
All right, so Ryan, what's the deal, man? What's happening that PC and the console are having conflict in your brain?
I like having something directly in front of me instead of right now. I don't have the exact layout for my keyboard, so I don't know the exact commands like where the key bindings are.
So what game are you focused on right now that you're playing a lot?
Actually, right now it's pretty funny. I felt a little childish. I decided to go into Lego Jurassic Park.
Everybody's got their love of something, right? I mean, I love Marvel games, and so some people would say, Marvel games are too young for me. But anyway,
I mean, it's pretty spot on with the movie, and it's got a very good comedic asset with it.
Sweet.
So it's following the storyline a bit.
Darren, what game are you focused on right now?
Right now, for me, I play too many games. You can ask Ryan. I'm constantly playing different games, but right now it's probably Escape from Tarkov, which is a PC game. Really fun. Then Brawlhalla, Destiny 2. I love it because you could tell by the shirt and the beanie, both Destiny 2 stuff. And then I love any Sony exclusive. They're all fantastic.
Awesome. So you would consider yourself somewhat of a variety gamer?
Oh, absolutely. I play too many games.
So are your thoughts being consumed by a particular game throughout the day?
Probably Escape from Tarkov, if anything. It's a really addicting game. It's the only game that can actually irritate me, but it's super fun and super rewarding when on certain days.
Who are you dating right now?
Currently, no one. I've been in the work life.
So are you taking applications? Is that something that's happening right now?
I mean, yeah, sure, hit me up.
You guys can see his Instagram is right there next to his name at Sir Yee Yee. So if you want to put your application in, girls, go ahead and send over a direct message. I'm sure that he will get back to you. Same question to you, Darren. What's going on in the love life, bro, for you?
Nothing. I moved to Oregon, I think I moved February, and that's when everything hit. So I've been talking to no one here.
And why Oregon of all places?
Arizona was hot. It was not cloudy. It was there was little to no rain, and it was just super dry. And I'm the complete opposite. I love cold, dark, rainy. It's just
yeah.
That's the weather I like.
Did you grow up in Arizona or?
Yeah, I lived there for 19 and a half years, I believe.
All right, Ryan. So have you ever had the question why a game made you horny?
No, I think this is the first time I've ever heard that question. No, I've actually, Darren was in the most recent one with that one.
It's not me. It's one of our other group members, Nathan Pham.
Okay.
He is all over that stuff.
Oh yeah, Nathan and I message each other back and forth with Instagram. So many things.
So let's put Nathan on blast. What was going on? What was happening that he was all over it? Let's
Ryan, this is all you.
Oh, we have some fun times with different channels we go to, like different web pages, and it's mostly kind of weeaboo stuff. So we send some weird things, we send some funny things, we send some both little mixed things where it's we both kind of like it, but it's all in good fun. We all know both of us are kind of those little horny assholes.
Darren, if you could marry any game character that you've seen in a game, who would it be?
I can't give an answer to that. I have no clue.
Darren's the pure one of the group.
Yeah, I would say I'm the purest one.
Darren is definitely the most pure out of the group.
So Darren is pure, and he doesn't get into that. And so, Ryan, you've got to save the day. If you could marry any game character from a game that you played, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. I'm basing this off of Rainbow Six right now. It's either Ash with the Lara Croft skin or it's IQ with her joggers.
You'd be surprised that out of the last 5 interviews that I've done, Ash's name has been brought up in every last one. Isn't that crazy?
She got that booty.
The last 5 that I've done, every guy, bro, mentions Ash. So
Yep.
I can only imagine the developers must have been sitting there just really critiquing and really tweaking how she looks and how she moves, because guys are turned on by Ash, bro. You are the 5th person I've interviewed in as many days that has brought up Ash's name. Honest to God.
I will say this. A lot of people, I like to go with the comedic side of this. A lot of people might think this way because her hitbox does not include her head, so she gives amazing head game.
That's a new take on it. That is a new take on it. So, both you guys, what's your favorite game series of all time?
God of War, without a doubt. I've been playing it since I was a kid. I played it on PlayStation 3, PSP, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5, where I can get it.
I've actually did everything except for the PSP. I never got a PSP, so I was able to get as much God of War as I could.
Let me ask you guys this. So there are PC gamers, there are console gamers, and there are mobile gamers. Do you think that there's an extreme difference between the 3?
Between mobile gamers and there's a large difference between each of them, but I would say mobile they're kind of they're way out.
So you don't even consider the mobile gamers to even be part of the genre of gamers. You just think they're on the outside.
That's their own subcategory.
Yeah, they're their own niche, really, because they can't play like us. They can't I would say console gamers play with each other, play high-powered games, but mobile gamers can't do that as much.
Let's talk Real Team 6. How did Real Team 6 come about?
That's a little long drawn out. I don't know if it was started with myself and Nathan or me and Mir, but I know I got Mir's gamer tag at work, and then we all started playing Rainbow Six and we started meeting up with each other, and it's been little by little, it's been getting each and every person.
Is Real Team 6 planning on expanding or growing its membership?
I think it'll end up staying the same as the original 6. We'll have our little friends here and there. as like associates, but I think it's gonna stay the 6.
Yeah, this whole YouTube channel has been started with the 6 of us, so we're not really going to change the original 6, but we'll add in like, hey, here's this person in this video, or here's this person in that video.
What do you guys think makes the group work together so successfully?
Comedic relief. Yeah, we argue with each other all the time, but we all know it's all in good fun.
Wait, what?
Get in where you fit in. You know?
No.
Yeah, you know. You about to know. You might have to mute me, didn't
What if I say it? You got to get in where you fit in, bros. Does that sound right?
No.
Oh. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Real Team 6
Oh, I didn't know
podcast,
we were starting that early.
where we bring you real talk with that sweet, sweet gameplay.
Well, name all the members of the group because, I butchered the name a little bit earlier. So give me all the names so that we can make sure that they're all presented correctly.
Chris, aka Topher,
Okay.
myself, Ryan, Darren. We have Nathan, aka Fam, Amir, aka Mir, and we have Sabrina.
Do you guys have a website?
I don't think we have a website yet. We're still like early stage.
Awesome.
So far, we just created the YouTube channel, and then I think we were going to start moving on to creating maybe like a subreddit Discord for people that follow us and stuff like that, but we haven't created a website yet.
Sweet. So now here comes a loaded question. Who's the best gamer in your group?
That all depends on the game. I don't put myself on a pedestal at all, but it all depends on the game.
Ryan, I need you to throw some names out there. I need you to throw someone either on top of the bus or under the bus. Who's the best gamer in the group?
I'd have to say it's between Mir and Chris. Their first person shooters are probably the best.
I ain't saying anything. I'm not getting yelled at about this.
See, he's the smart one trying to keep on the low.
Oh, that's what's happening.
I
Okay,
am good where I am.
I see what's happening now. Okay, so he's trying to save himself, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah, he's
All right,
trying to get that cop out.
I'll give him a better question. I'll give you a better question. All right, here's the better question. Who's the worst gamer in the group? I mean, that's the better question, right?
I'm not getting yelled at for this either. I'm not getting...
After Ryan. Okay, Ryan, go ahead. Who's the worst
No,
gamer?
I volunteer a tribute on that one. It's either I give better call outs than I do actually game.
Man, Ryan, you're gonna take the bullet for that one, man. Man, you're great, man.
I'm gonna take the bullet for one. Then yeah, Sabrina, you better fucking happy about that one.
So, do you agree, Darren, that Ryan's the worst player in the
No, not at all. But
I love Darren because it doesn't matter, Ryan. It doesn't matter what's talked about. He's going to change positions. If you say who's the best gamer, he's going to say, no, I'm not going to get into that. If you say, hey, I say I'm the worst gamer, then he goes, I don't agree with that. So he's really political, bro. Like he's not going to stand on one side or the other, right?
oh, I know how to play the game.
Yeah, no, he knows all about it.
All right, here's a good one. Okay, Ryan, let's let Darren answer this. All right, you got to answer this, Darren. All right. If by law you had to marry one of the group members in your group, all right, which one would it be? All right, male or female? We're not talking sexual thing here. We're just talking about marriage. So if by law you had to marry one person in your group,
Chris, he's very reliable. He makes good money. You treat me right.
I was gonna say, if you didn't say Chris, he would have been mad.
I like how you said Chris is reliable and he'll take care of me. I like that. That was the best. That was like, yeah. Chris, if you're out there, bro, you gotta take care of this, bro. Like he's really
You gotta be the sugar daddy.
Yeah. I mean, listen, hey, a good sugar daddy, you're in college, bro, so you need money for books and all kinds of stuff. So a good sugar daddy can't hurt you right now. You know what I mean? Moving on. 9 tips for gamers streaming success. If you're a gamer and you're about to get started doing this, or you've been doing it for a second and you just maybe need an encouragement or maybe some uplifting information to sort of help you with this whole gaming situation, we're going to give you some tips today that hopefully will shed some light on how you can become an even better streaming gamer.
So I would say the first one is to specialize within a game group. And what I mean by that is like, say, say like you want to pick what you're pretty good at and what you enjoy. Like if it's at like 1 or 2 games, pick those 1 or 2 games to keep doing. Unless you start getting bored, then when you do it, you want to enjoy it. So specialize in a game that you enjoy and keep writing it out.
Yeah, if you know when you have a game to specialize in, you already know what the basis is. So if you've been playing this game beforehand, you already know streaming it's going to be a lot better. Have fun with it.
Choose a game, specialize in it, stick with it. But if you're going to be a variety gamer, you might want to stream a different game every week starting out, so that people know that that's what you do, and if they're into that, then they can get with you on that particular type of deal.
Another one we can do is always having a backup plan. When you're streaming, like you said before, it's like you might have someone who wants to play that, like you want to see that one game, but you want to change out games. Having a backup plan basically says like, all right, well, we can have this one game this week. We can do it for this month. We can switch it out. Whatever you feel is appropriate in your own opinion. It's good to have like the follower script kind of feel you out, but you want your like end goal to be happy, because if you're not happy, then the followers aren't happy.
I would try to keep up with some of the more like baseline games, like say there's a really popular game, it just became super popular, and if it starts to die down too much, you might want to go on to a different game if it just dies down completely or the game ends or anything like that occurs.
Let me throw one in there. One that I would bring up would be being true to your game as well. It's hard work, but it's fun. You got to get out there and you got to make sure that that you're doing your best to be as dedicated to the game when you start as possible. Twitch is very young compared to YouTube. You want to be dedicated to it. If you tell people what time you're going to be streaming, if you tell them what time you're going to stream, if you tell them what days you're going to stream on, it's very, very important that you be there at that time and on that day. I've also done radio, and in radio, they give you a day, they give you a time. They're consistent, and it really helps the viewers find you, but be dedicated to that. Don't just drop out and not do it one day because you don't feel good. Your viewers won't like that, and you start to lose subscribers and people will follow you.
I would say that's just absolutely correct. Just be true to your game. It's just going to be hard work at the beginning, and you just have to build it up, but just enjoy the game you play.
Yeah, like you said with your schedule, it's when you're making a schedule to stream or like be on stream, you can build it around your free time. So the more free time you have, the better. But in the end, you want to stick to something that's going to be standard. Like every Monday, we're going to put this out. Every Friday, we're going to put this out. Just build up a quota of what you want to do.
Yeah, I had to do that before too. Like for me, I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I used to do it Monday, Wednesday, and then Friday, Saturday, but it was just becoming a hassle, especially when I just started classes and they're in the morning. And the person I stream with is Mir. He's part of the RT6 group, and with our schedules kind of don't go along very well, especially with Mondays and Wednesdays now because of classes. So we had to switch it up to Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Always promote. If you can, the more you can promote your own channel, the better. That way you can always say like, hey, if we get a website and we want to sell merch, you're promoting that merch. You could use any other website. Like you can sit there and go on Instagram, make an Instagram channel. You can go on Twitter, make it a whole feed, something to get yourself out there to where you can broadcast your message.
One that has been successful with us is Instagram. Chris, he's the main one on Instagram. As I told you before, I'm not a social media person at all. But he is like, Chris, he is just a god with social media. It's ridiculous how well we've done on it with the little time we've started just because of him.
Do you think that if I marry Chris too, that Chris will help me with mine?
I think we all need to get Chris. I think
yeah, I mean,
we all get that little share.
Yeah, Chris can basically date each one of us each day of the week. And it could be like my day. Like, this is my Monday, Chris, and why were you talking to Ryan today? You know what I mean? Type deal. or why did you text Darren at all? Because this is my day. So I'm going to put that out there that's something that should happen. Chris should marry all of us. Okay?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
All right.
Clearly, it wasn't him.
No,
and
he was the
he
one.
accused you.
No.
But he
guys,
accused you.
Listen to me. Listen to me on this one.
So if it wasn't him, it's you.
You know what? No, I'm gonna. America, listen. Rosencore told us to vote out yellow.
Voted Chris.
No, he told us to vote out yellow.
I don't trust
We
him.
voted out yellow.
Alright.
Then he told us to vote out green. He didn't want to vote out green. And we voted out green. There's one more. It definitely wasn't yellow.
I saw Chris near navigation. And he
I
was
didn't tell you to vote
constantly
out
kinda going,
green.
Thank you.
You
Darren is
said
right.
vote out green.
I am voting Ryan. I'm voting Rosencore. If you believe in me, America,
Hold
you're
on,
voting
hold on. I'm
Rosencore.
so confused. Are we following the president or are we
Look,
following
there's only
our-
one
Follow the
left,
president.
so you guys
Because
have a
more
really
like
good
a
Ryan has
build
been
a wall
making
president,
accusations
but on
this
this time-
entire time.
Yeah, but I got the first guy out.
Yes,
For venting.
but we did
I don't
both. No, I don't trust you.
Am I playing the long game here?
You're being suspicious.
Good luck.
I don't know who to trust.
You think the randoms think I'm stupid?
Know your followers, know your group of people that follow you, and know them well. Because then, based on that, you can kind of curve your personality and just know what content you enjoy and your followers enjoy, and just keep making it. But let's go back to this: is enjoy it. Don't try to make a bunch of content that you don't enjoy, because then it'll just never end up very well at all.
When you start to know your followers, you start to realize like, hey, we have that comedic side. We have the some people like horror games. You might get that horror game in there, but the one thing you want to know is your age group. If you're promoting your stream to a higher age audience and you have a lot of lower ages, you might want to just cut back on the language a little bit, not too much, but it's just to know where your border is.
That's something we've tried doing, is just be ourselves on streams, on videos, where we try our best not to try hard to be funny. We just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah, and I think that's essentially what we're saying, is that you just gotta be you. And if you isn't enough, then you've got to practice. You've got to get in the mirror. You've got to talk to yourself. If you don't know what to talk about, have a set of topics and things that you can talk about.
With other streamers, I've talked to them. We've collabed with Expedition Odyssey, their group. I did an Apex stream with them. You just gotta connect with other groups, just network. It'll help you out quite a bit, especially if you're networking with somebody who has a lot more followers than you. You can get some of theirs, as long as you seem cool and you seem genuine.
Yeah, honestly, if you're collaborating with people, try and be on your best behavior. You don't want to be you don't want to give yourself off as rude or toxic or stuff like that. I had another podcast this morning I was joining in on. We were just talking, having fun. Wasn't really informed too much, but we made it work. So it's just work well with others, and you can make it well yourself.
Another would be keep a good flow. So I've seen this a lot, and I've done it as well myself, is just being quiet for 5 minutes straight and just not realizing that time goes by and I just didn't talk. It's always good to try to keep a good flow. That's why, for me personally, I try to play with other people when I stream. I don't like to stream by myself, especially when I don't have as big of a following to where I'll just keep messaging and I can keep answering. You want to be able to communicate with people. And for me, the best way to do that is play with somebody else. So I'm not just sitting there quiet.
You have to bring other people on so that you can feed off their energy and feed off of their humor and other things of that nature to keep it going. So that's really important. Ryan, what do you want to add to that, bro?
Yeah, same with Darren. It's good to have another person with you. That's why I think we work the Real Team 6 all together works well, because we always feed off of each other. We may some of us know each other a lot more than others, but the amount of time that we spent, we start to learn more things, get together, and we keep feeding off each other's energy. Now, it is harder when you're alone, but once you build that time up all together, it gets a little easier. Right before a stream, you want to make sure you test your equipment before anything happens. As soon as you start your stream, your stream could just die for no reason because your computer went down, your PlayStation went down, whatever it is. But you always a good thing to test your equipment beforehand, so if anything happens, it's not live.
Always test audio, always test everything. Even on a Fall Guys video we did. I didn't test my own audio. And like we didn't test it because we thought, oh, it's good. I forgot I turned down the actual game audio like all the way down.
Right.
So when we did the video, we're like, or when I sent it to Chris because he was going to edit the video, I sent it to him and he looked at it and he's like, Darren Wepp, where's the audio? And I'm like, oh.
We're just trying to give you guys some of the pitfalls and some of the examples of things that can happen to try to help you prevent from running into these types of issues, because it's very important. I think that sort of helps us segue into the last tip that we have for you today, which is constantly improve your equipment, especially your microphone. And I tell people all the time, you don't have to do everything at once. Sometimes people think, I've got to have the best computer today. I've got to have the best mic. I've got to have the best mixer. I've got to have the best. Well, if you're just starting out, this is the streaming and stuff can become quite expensive for all the equipment and everything else that you may need. So, over time, you get lights, you get backgrounds, you get all these other things, you get graphics packages and other things, but you've got to pace yourself and always be constantly improving. So what I like to do is I like to take and have a list of things that I need, and then I have a list of things that I want. In my list of things that I need, I'm going to say, okay, I may need a microphone, but I don't need the best microphone there is right now. Or I may need a computer to stream, but I don't need the best computer there is at this point. And then once I'm out there and can be known some more and more viewers and have made some money, then I can go out and start checking off the list and some of the wants.
I can agree with you on that one. I actually upgraded not too long ago to an actual PC because I had a laptop that I was gaming on for a while, and it was not fun. I always say it's once you get, if you're going with a PC, get a standard PC that's handling the lowest amount you can handle. After that, just get part for part, just build it up. It doesn't have to be the best, it doesn't have to be the worst. Just go piece by piece.
I completely agree. Like when we started this, I had to get like a Elgato. I had to get a new microphone so I can actually record with Elgato. I didn't get the most expensive microphone, but I didn't get like a cheap one either. I got the Razer Siren X, which is a really good microphone. And I do agree that you don't need to go for the best every time, but you do need to upgrade your equipment. The more and more you start going on with this. Like for right now, I have the Radeon RX 580 series graphics card, and I plan on whenever I have the chance to get I'll be getting the 3070 NVIDIA.
Yeah, it's so important because what happens is, I guess it's like any other eco environment. You get different gamers that come into our eco environment, and they're looking at what you've got. They're looking at what Ryan's got. And they're looking at what Chris may have, but they're looking at all these different things. They think, oh, I got to have all this if I'm going to be good at what I do. That's almost like saying you must complete college to become a billionaire. And we know that's not true. What one person can do, what one person can achieve is not always what you can do and what you can achieve. Sometimes you got to go out and you got to find other people who can do it. Like you talked about, Darren, sending the information over to Chris so that he can edit it. Maybe he's a better editor. Yeah. Maybe he knows better on how to do some of these things that you can't do. But when you start to look for ways that you can sort of play to your strengths and also help and have others help you out with areas that you feel like you're not as strong in, then it makes a huge difference.
You're making some good points there. It's like when we're talking about like improving your equipment and stuff, you want to go for what you're going to gear yourself towards. Some people might gear themselves towards podcasts. You could have a like what you're doing right now. You're doing the podcast on other people. It's not really a gameplay when other people want to just stream a game. So some people might have better microphones. Some people might have better computers. They might have better software. It's all on what you decide you want to do.
We're going to sort of delve into some things that we found on the Road Team 6's Instagram page. You guys are going to basically tell us what was happening in the picture, what was going through your mind. So here we go. All right, you guys ready? Darren.
I knew that picture was going to come up.
Darren, you put most black guys to shame. This is pretty interesting. What was happening in this picture?
So I got a new prosthetic limb. So before I even go any further, all I want to say is all of my other members of RT6 they're ridiculous. The thing is I thought, oh, we're all gonna put funny pictures of ourselves. So I'm
Yeah.
like, let me grab the most ridiculous pictures I have, and let me throw them up. But no, everybody else is like, hey, let me grab some normal pictures.
We're all
Right.
common
So
collectors.
so on
Very
that, I was visiting family, and my cousin, he just owns that for I don't know.
okay.
He just has it just for fun, just to like have around the house and just mess around with.
Okay.
Like it's I don't know how else to explain this so it's not sounding dirty, but
You
yeah,
said,
I was just messing with it.
did you just say it's nothing dirty? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, we'll leave it at that.
My buddy Eric was inviting me out to go on a boat with his uncle, and we ended up just having fun, chilling, catching fish. A lot of time, like we were in waters you do not want to swim in, so
Wow.
none of us actually jumped in. But no, we were having fun. We went out for the day fishing and just chilling.
All right,
See,
here's
this
another.
is what I mean by normal. Like he posted a normal picture when I thought, oh, and I was the first one to do the photos too. So I'm like, oh, we put up some wacky ones.
All right, Ryan. This was a little bit better. Tell me what was happening in this picture.
So that was my high school photos. So at the time, my parents wanted me to get high school photos before graduation, and that was basically it. Forgot it's a VW, super nice, older, but that was just in downtown Phoenix.
What about this one here?
That is actually my dog, who you might be hearing in the background.
What's the drawing on the wall to the right hand side back here?
Oh, that's a vinyl that my mom actually got me. It's a vinyl of a controller. It says "Eat, Game, and Sleep."
Would you rather be chronically underdressed or overdressed?
I'd rather be chronically underdressed. For some reason, I've always been like that. I'm a winter baby, so I'm always like kind of thick blooded. It's always hot. I'd rather be like I'd rather be bare naked in the middle of the winter rather than be overdressed for it, because it's like you get too hot sometimes, and you can always burn off the energy, like kind of run around, get your blood pumping.
I'm scared to answer any more of your questions now.
Would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
I would lose memories. I can't. I gotta see things, or else I can't play video games.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Ryan, so much for taking the time out of your schedules, your days, to spend with me and have this conversation. I appreciate you guys for all the tips. What do you guys want to say to the followers? We'll start off with Darren. What do you want to say to your followers and people that are watching?
I hope you all are safe, all having a good time. If you want to support us, follow us on Instagram or follow our channel, and I hope you all are doing well and being safe out there. There's a lot of things going on now.
Ryan, what do you want to tell your followers?
I hope you guys have had fun watching this video. Hopefully you got some little tidbits of information you could use. Feel free to follow us, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, let us know when we're uploading. And if you have anything, hit us up in the comments, let us know. We like to see what's going on. We like to get that feedback from you.
Another thing I want you guys to know is if you guys have questions or comments or even topics that you want Real Team 6 to talk about in the next podcast, go ahead and send those to them as well. They're always looking for information from that standpoint. Anything you guys want to know about, anything you guys are interested in, they're more than happy to do that. Again, Darren and Ryan are both single, and they both need you to send them your information. Chris, we're all trying to marry you, so that would be the only pseudo-gay relationship in this particular situation. Go ahead and start blowing up Darren. He just moved to Oregon. He probably has not had female companionship and needs it, okay? So that was that. We did that interview, and it was absolutely magnificent. I really want to appreciate Darren and Ryan, and I really want to thank Chris as well for organizing and putting together those two team members coming together with me to do that interview. It was fantastic. Had a great time. You guys are very enjoyable. Please, please, please remember, go support Road Team 6. They have put together what I want to think of as like a phenomenal idea for a podcast, and it's very good. I mean, it's very good. I listened to some of their podcasts where Topher was moderating and things of that nature, and I tell you, the material is good. The quality of it is great. It's just a magnificent piece of art. I call it that because I like to think of it as art. But go there, please. Support them. Support their YouTube. Support their Instagram. Give them your love. These guys and these gals are going to be amazing and all over the world one day. And I just can't wait to see them grow. I want to thank you for watching Meet the Gamers. I know you could have watched 100 other programs, but you chose to hang out with us. And for that, we fucking appreciate you. For more information on today's topic, check out my website at www.educatedgamer.com for links to resources, upcoming events, and to show your support. I mean, we got more to share in the coming weeks. We're posting an episode every Saturday. Share our show, subscribe our show, follow our show, or simply just stalk our show. Until next time, this is Kai, better known as Educated Gamer. See ya.
What's up? If you're new to my channel, my name is Kai, and my gamer tag is Educated Gamer. I am an entrepreneur, a streamer, and I love to promote other gamers. Just my thing, I guess. I want you to be my friend, so please follow or subscribe, and thank you in advance.